And the Indian Network, Sports Network, the Indian something. Wow, let me start that again. The Indian Sports Network is on the air. Good evening, everybody. This is Kenny Masterson coming to you once again live from Bowling Green, Missouri at the Bowling Green High School. And we are in second round action for the 94th annual Bowling Green tournament. This is second round boys basketball. And tonight we are going to see the number 1 seeded Bowling Green Bobcats. They're going to be playing your hometown Elsberry Indians, the number 4 seed. I was not able to get Bowling Green's record for this year, but if they're the number 1 seeded team, they probably have a pretty good season going. The your Elsberry Indians are 7-9 on the season. I think that's right. And like I said, we're going to be showing about 8 or 10 minutes till the game starts. So, and well then, later on tonight, I guess going on the same time right now, we have Silex playing Winfield. Later, that's over in the middle school gym. And after that, in the middle school gym, will be Louisiana playing Clopton. Those 4 teams will be vying to get into the consolation game. That's on the losing side of the bracket. On the winning side of the bracket, we have Bowling Green and Elsberry. And then later on tonight, we'll have the Van Far Indians and the North Callaway Thunderbirds, maybe, I think they are. I'm not sure. Seems like I remember that. They'll be playing later on tonight, and the winners of those 2 games will be playing for the championship Saturday evening. And the loser of the 2 games tonight in the winner side of the bracket will be playing for 3rd place at 5:30 on Saturday. So whether I'm here at 5:30 or 7 o'clock remains to be seen, but I will be here bringing you whatever game Elsberry's playing in. So let's just get right on into the rosters as they were given to me. And playing for the Bowling Green Bobcats, we have number 3, Kaleo Dade. He's a 5'10 senior. Number 4, McCoy Thompson. He's a 6'1 junior. Number 10, Austin Callahan. He's a 6'1 junior. Number 22, Matt McDonald. Matt McDonald. He is a 6'4 junior. Number 23, Cameron Worley. He's a 6'2 junior. Number 24, Drew Bowen. He is a 5'11 junior. Number 25, Michael Starks. He's a 6-foot sophomore. Number 30, Bryson Heidecker. He is a 6'1 senior. Number 32, Gavin Dieters. He's a 6-foot junior. And number 35, George Niemeyer. He's a 6'3 junior. The Bowling Green Bobcats are coached by Brandon McCann, assisted by Josh Early. Managers Amber Riley, and statistician is Lori Cox. Now for your hometown Elsberry Indians. On the roster tonight is number 1, Cody Thornhill. He's a 5'5 junior. Number 3, Jack St. Pierre. He's a 6-foot freshman. Number 10, Shane Lewis. He's a 5'11 junior. Number 11, Hunter Grills. He's a 5'9 senior. Number 12, Derek Taylor. He's a 6'3 senior. Number 20, Joel Mound. He's a 5'9 freshman. Number 24, Jake Reimel. He is a 6-foot junior. Number 44, Garrick Hill. He's a 6'6 senior. Number 50, Bo Henry. He's a 6'6 freshman. And Trevor Anthony. He is a number 54, Trevor Anthony. He's a 6'6 senior. Also added to my roster is number 5, Raul Bergerman, something like that. And number 14, Colby Twellman, and number 22, Eli Gladney. I don't have any stats on them. And the Elsberry Indians are coached by Chad Twellman, assisted by Andrew Hopkins. Managers are Mackenzie Johnson, Lauren Eberhardt, and Jada Irving. So, we still have about a little over 3 minutes to go before this game starts. Don't know how much more I can tell you about it. Just have to, I know, like I said, Bowling Green is a very good team, So Elsberry's going to have their work cut out for them. But let's just see if they're up to the task. So anyway, let's take a break here till the game starts.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Okay, just a couple of minutes. We're going to have, or probably less than that, just a few seconds. We're going to have the starting lineups for the two teams. The PA system is going to give some announcements. They're going to be talking about how this is an MSHSAA high school game. And here we go with the national anthem. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Elsberry Indians. Number 11, Hunter Grills. Number 12, Derek Taylor. Number 24, Jake Reimel. Number 44, Garrick Hill. And number 54, Trevor Anthony. And now for the team playing home, Bowling Green Bobcats, we have number 23, Cameron Worley. Number 24, Drew Bowen. Number 25, Michael Starks. Number 35, George Niemeyer. And number 3, Kaleo Dade. Get the camera set up here right. See if I can find an ink pen someplace. Somebody came up here and stole my ink pen. Kind of hard to write things down with nothing to write with. Guess I'll have to cut my finger and use blood or something. All right, and as we get ready to start this game, it's going to be George Niemeyer jumping against Trevor Anthony. And Elsberry takes control. Derek Taylor brings it across the timeline. Jake Reimel taking it around. And that's not the way to start the game. That pass went right through Hunter Grill's hands. Bowling Green trying to find a way to get it down deep, but instead they take a three-point shot and it's good. Bowling Green draws first blood in this game, 3-0. Elsberry trying to set up a play, cross-court pass to Hunter Grills. Back out on the point to Jake Reimel. You get it in deep to Garrick Hill, but he ran into a brick wall. Jake Reimel looking to try to take it in. There's nothing there. Here's Trevor Anthony going in, and he draws a foul on Kaleo Dade. My mistake. That was Garrick Hill that drew the foul. First shot is up and good. Second shot is no good. It was in and then out. But once again, Bowling Green trying to work it in, and a little fancy footwork there, got the traveling call. So Elsberry takes it out. A little bit of initial pressure there by Bowling Green, but they backed off pretty quick. There's Jake Reimel going to drive it in, and it's not there, and Trevor Anthony stole it out. They get it out on the high post to Garrick Hill, and here's Hunter Grills for 3 points, and it's good. Elsberry takes a short lead of 4-3. Bowling Green tried to drive the lane, and here's Derek Taylor going in. Hunter Grills, and they called him for traveling. Nice little play there from Derek Taylor to Hunter Grills, but he shuffled his feet. Another three-point attempt, no good. Bowling Green gets the rebound, and Kaleo Dade up for 3 points from the top of the key. 6 points for Bowling Green. Both of them coming on, or all six of them coming on three-pointers. Derek Taylor with some fancy dribbling. Gets it out to Hunter Grills. He tried a three-point. It was no good, and rebound by Derek Taylor, and he puts it in. We have a tied score of 6-6. There was Cameron Worley drove in and drew a foul. That foul was on Jake Reimel, his first. Free throw is up and good. Second shot rolls in. A little bit of pressure by Bowling Green. Derek Taylor's not having any trouble with it. He's just bringing it up. There's a slick little pass to Jake Reimel, but he couldn't get it to drop. A lot of fumbling around for the ball there. And Jake Reimel steals it, and he's going in for a layup. And it did not go in. And Kaleo Dade drove in out of control, but they still called the foul on Garrick Hill. First shot is up and it's good. Makes the score 9-6. 4:11 remaining in the first quarter. Second shot is good. 10-6 Bowling Green. And there was a foul on Bowling Green. Fouled at Derek Taylor. And Garrick Hill brings it up unmolested. And he had a little bit of trouble dribbling the ball. They get to the top of the key to Trevor Anthony. They get it down deep to Derek Taylor, and he had trouble with it. Now they get it in on the baseline. And through all of that, Garrick Hill stole the ball and got it back and got 2 points. And just like that, there's 2 fouls on Jake Reimel. All right. Bowling Green was having trouble getting the ball in. And so their bench called a timeout. So they take the clock away up here whenever they go into a timeout, so I'm not sure how much is left in the first quarter. But the score is 10-8. Bowling Green has the lead over Elsberry, 10-8. So there's 3 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Bowling Green with the ball out of bounds at the half-court line. And so Kaleo Dade is had it out on the about 40 feet out. He passes it off. Now Bowling Green at the top of the key. Neat little pass over there onto the baseline for Bowling Green. Derek Taylor's taking it up fast, and then he turns it around, slows it down. There's Garrick Hill going in for 2, and it goes in. Score is 12-10. Trying to get something set up here. Decided they didn't want him to set it up. Now he looked like he was going to drive in. They're just passing around up around the three-point line. And that was Khalil Dade with 2 points. Drove it into the paint and got it. There's Derek Taylor with 2 more points, driving the baseline. And Joel Mound stole that ball. Jack St. Pierre on the outside. Back to Derek Taylor into the low post with Trevor Anthony. He tried getting it over to St. Pierre, but he wasn't there in time. Turnover to Bowling Green. 1:20 remaining in the first quarter, 14-12 Bowling Green. There's a three-pointer for Khalil Dade. I was watching him in practice. That guy can really hit the three-pointers. That gives Bowling Green a 5-point lead. And in trying to steal the pass, that was Cameron Worley. Committed a foul. That's his second foul. Get the ball into Jack St. Pierre. He gets it down on the low post to Trevor Anthony, and he takes it back outside again. Here's Derek Taylor at the free throw line, and he sinks his 2 points. .30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here's another three-point attempt. No good, and Trevor Anthony up with the rebound. He got the rebound, but it was contested, and Elsberry bench got the timeout called. 21 seconds remaining in this first quarter. That was just a 30 seconds timeout, so I'm going to leave it right here. So when they come back, Elsberry will have the ball. They'll have the full length of the court to go with 21 seconds. Joel Mound going to be taking it out of bounds. Bowling Green's going to put some pressure on. They're not going to just give him those 21 seconds. He gets it into Derek Taylor. Garrick Hill looked at the lane and decided nothing was there. 8 seconds remaining. 2 seconds. And a shot put up by Trevor Anthony, and it was no good. That's the end of the first quarter. Scored Bowling Green 17, Elsberry 14. Let's take a break.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, we get ready to start this second quarter. Bowling Green starts off with the ball on the alternating possessions. Cleo Dade looked at a three-pointer and it was not there, and Garrick Hill with the rebound. So Derek Taylor's bringing it up the floor. Keeps it on the outside with Hill. Garrick Hill was passing to Joel Mound, and Joel Mound moved before the ball got there. And there's Hunter Grills coming in for Joel Mound. There's a three-point attempt, and it's good. That was Cameron Worley with 3 more points. 20-14 Bowling Green. Bowling Green can hit those three-pointers. Teams live and die by those three-pointers. Right now, Bowling Green's living. There's Hunter Grills low on the baseline. He tried to pass out, and it was knocked out of bounds by Cameron Worley. Gets the ball thrown in to Derek Taylor. Taylor's looking at a three-pointer and no good. Bowling Green up with the rebound. And they get their own rebound and could not get the ball to go in. And here's Garrick Hill driving in. And it wouldn't go in. And now we're going back the other way fast. Bowling Green decides to hold it up, though. There's a long two-pointer. No good, and trying to get the rebound. Bowling Green gets the ball in. They do a good job of passing around. Here's a three-pointer by Dade. No good, and Derek Taylor up with the rebound. Elsberry with a 6-point deficit right now. Get the ball in deep to Bo Henry, and he fumbled the ball. So Trevor Anthony brings it back out, sets it up. Gives it off to Jack St. Pierre to let him set it up. He's playing point guard. And there's Jack St. Pierre, drove the baseline, 2 points. And just like that, that was Michael Stark's call for traveling. Derek Taylor bringing it up. Gets over to Jack St. Pierre on the outside. Cross-court pass to Taylor. There's a three-point attempt. Missed everything. Meanwhile, Bowling Green comes up with it. Gets it down the court. I saw quite a bit of traveling then. Meanwhile, Eli Gladney is in the game for Elsberry. Like I said, one thing Bowling Green is good at, they are good at handling that ball out on the perimeter. All right, that was George Niemeyer tried driving for a layup, and he was fouled. This is Derek Taylor, his second foul of the game. 3:52 remaining in the first half. Elsberry has two players with two fouls. I got Jake Reimel and Derek Taylor, each with two fouls. First shot is up and hits the back of the rim and bounces out. 4-point lead right now for Bowling Green. Second shot is up and it bounces in. Derek Taylor bringing it up. Little bit of pressure, just one-man pressure. Tried to get it into to Garrick Hill. Couldn't do it and fumbled the ball, and Bowling Green came back down with a layup. Couldn't get the points, but they did draw the foul. That puts Gavin Dieters on the line for two shots. That foul was on Trevor Anthony. That's his first. Shot is good. Second shot is no good. And Derek Taylor up with the rebound. 6-point lead for Bowling Green. Derek Taylor with the shot, no good. The ball was knocked out of bounds by Eli Gladney. Eli Gladney comes out and Joel Mound goes in. That was close to being an over and back, but his feet didn't touch the floor on this side. And wow, they called a foul on Joel Mound there. That's his first. So we have a 30-second timeout. Let's take a quick break.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we are back. 2:53 remaining in this first half. Score, Bowling Green 22, Elsberry 16. And we have Gavin Dieters at the line. This will be a 1-and-1. First shot is good. Second shot is up, and it bounces in. 24-16. That was a foul committed by, was it Gavin Dieters? That's only the 4th team foul, though, for Bowling Green. So they're not into the bonus yet. 7 team fouls for Elsberry, so Bowling Green is in the bonus. That's why there was a 1-and-1 on that last foul. Tried to get the ball to the free throw line for Garrick Hill. There was a reach-in foul. That foul was on Austin Callahan. It's his first. That ball was knocked out of bounds by Bowling Green. So Elsberry gets the ball. Get the ball to the top of the key to Trevor Anthony. Derek Taylor out at the three-point line at the low post. There's Garrick Hill going in, and he draws a foul. That foul was on Kaleo Dade. That is his second foul. So now Bowling Green has, I think, 2 players with 2 fouls. First shot is up and no good. Second shot is no good, but I believe we're going to have a lane violation. They really, really need to hit these free throws. None of the 3 were any good. Bowling Green driving in, couldn't get the points, but they do get the rebound. Garrick Hill comes up with that rebound. Now they need points. Rebounds are great, but they need points. Derek Taylor looking to drive it in. Gets it in deep to Garrick Hill. Took it back out to Derek Taylor, and he got slammed into, so he's going to the line. See if he can get these free throws. First shot is up and good. He gets him a second shot. First points Elsberry's had in quite a while. Second shot is up and it's good. 24-18, 6-point lead for Bowling Green. We have Eli Gladney and Bo Henry back in the game. Well, Bo Henry's coming out of the game now, and Garrick Hill's back in. Now we're having a meeting of 2 of the referees in the middle. All right. They're saying Garrick Hill can't substitute. Said he was not eligible to substitute yet. So Bo Henry is back in the game. Bowling Green bringing it up the court, gets across the timeline, and they call it double dribble. 1:19 remaining in this first half. 24-18, Bowling Green over Elsberry. Elsberry needs to hit their points in the paint. They need to hit free throws. They are definitely in this game. Keeping it out on the perimeter, they just can't seem to penetrate right now. 45 seconds remaining in the first half. I don't know, kind of looks like Elsberry's just going for the last shot here, and Bowling Green is letting them. Cross-court pass, Jack St. Pierre. Now they get it into Trevor Anthony, and he's up and missed the shot. So here's Bowling Green going up the court. 20 seconds remaining. All the way over in the corner for Khalil Dade, and he looked at a three-pointer, and we know he can hit them. There's three-pointer for Cameron Worley. 9-point lead. Last second shot there by Garrick Hill was no good. So at the end of the first half, we have a score of Bowling Green 27 and Elsberry 18. Let's take a break till the second half.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Elsberry Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program, where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And we are back. Start this second half. Elsberry has the ball. Keeping it on the outside. Trevor Anthony got away with a walk then. Took a 10-foot shot and could not come up with the points. There's Jake Reimel fighting hard for that pass. And I think they called a jump ball there, and that's gonna, alternating possession is gonna go over to Bowling Green. The pass was tipped by Reimel. Like I've said earlier in the game, Bowling Green is very good at passing around the outside, trying to get something going. And even if they have to keep it out there, they're good three-point shooters. And there's one by Dade, was no good. Here's another one coming up there, and that is good. That is Drew Bowen. Just like that, 30-18, 12-point lead for Bowling Green. Jake Reimel drives on in, and he is called for an offensive foul. That's his third foul of this game. And double dribble called on Drew Bowen. All right, let's see if Elsberry can get something going here. They get the ball deep into Trevor Anthony, back out to Derek Taylor. Jake Reimel tried driving it in and draws a foul. Drew Bowen committed that foul. That's his first of the game. He gets the ball into Garrick Hill, and he's in for 2 points. 30-20. Little out of control shot there by Bowling Green. Trevor Anthony up with the rebound. Reimel on the outside gets it in deep to Trevor Anthony. He missed everything, but Derek Taylor up with that rebound and puts in the 2 points. 30-22. Cuts that lead to 8. Dade tried to drive it in. The shot was no good, and Anthony up with the rebound. Here's Hunter Grills on the outside. Pass to Garrick Hill was not expected. He puts it up, and it bounces in. 30-24, 6-point lead for Bowling Green, and Bowling Green calls a timeout. Full timeout. Let's take a break.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Okay, we are back. Elsberry on a bit of a run here. This is what they've needed to be doing the entire game. Let's hope they can keep this going. 4:33 remaining in the third quarter. Bowling Green brings the ball in. Like I said before, Elsberry is not out of this game. They just need to start executing. And there was a very controversial foul right there. Called on Hunter Grills. A lot of people thought that should have been an offensive foul. But that's not what was called. That's Hunter Grills' first foul. And Jake Reimel steals that ball, goes in. He gets the layup and draws a foul. This could be a very good three-point play here. They didn't give him that basket? You've got to be kidding me. How could they not give him the basket? The officials are huddling down there. Hopefully one of them is telling them that he was fouled going up. Unbelievable. So, he did not get the basket. It's official now, no basket. The official is explaining it to Coach Twellman. That's probably one of the most blatant missed calls I've seen in a long time. Okay, on the throw-in, couple of missed shots for Elsberry. Puts Garrick Hill on the line for 2 shots. First shot is good. Second shot is good, and there should be a lane violation there. I can't believe they didn't call a lane violation on that. They were halfway out into the paint. Kind of wondering about what's going on with these officials. All right, now the officials can't even agree with each other. Here's a three-point attempt, and it's good. That was Cameron Worley. Back to a 7-point lead for Bowling Green. Trevor Anthony in for 2 points. He had a wide open lane there. Same thing for Bowling Green, wide open lane. That was George Niemeyer. Garrick Hill cross-court pass to Jake Reimel for 3, and he missed everything. Ball is stolen by Elsberry. So they slow things down. Get the ball down on the baseline to... that pass was broken up. All right, this is going to get ugly here if these officials keep doing this. It almost looks suspicious. Free throw is no good. There's Trevor Anthony down underneath. And Derek Taylor up with 2 points. There's a three-pointer for Dade, and he hits it. He can really hit those three-pointers. Timeout for Elsberry.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we are back. 1:31 remaining in the third quarter. 40-30, Bowling Green over Elsberry. Elsberry has the ball. Derek Taylor bringing it up, gets across the timeline. Three-point by Gary Hill, no good. And that pass was broken up by Trevor Anthony. Gary Hill's taking it on in, and he draws a foul. At least I hope that's not an offensive foul on him. So Garrick Hill at the line with 2 shots. First one is no good. Jake Reinel's coming out, Hunter Grills is coming in. Second shot is good. 40-31. They get the ball in deep. And there was a foul called on Garrick Hill. It's going to be his third, I believe. Nope, that's his second. First shot is no good. That's George Niemeyer on the line for Bowling Green. Hunter Grills is coming out and Joel Mound is going in. Second shot is good. Takes Bowling Green back to a 10-point lead, 41-31. A little over a half a minute remaining. And that pass was just thrown away. 34.4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Five seconds remaining. Elsberry stole the ball. And with that buzzer, I didn't get it down there, but there wasn't anything to see. That buzzer, that's the end of the third quarter. Let's take a break.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Okay, we are back. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter of this game. 10-point lead for Bowling Green, 41-31. Possession arrow is going to be in Elsberry's favor right now. They will take the ball in to start this fourth quarter. We have Joel Mound out of bounds already, waiting to throw it in. And Derek Taylor brings it across the timeline. Derek Taylor was running the baseline, but they couldn't get the ball down to him. Taylor looked at a three-pointer. Now Garrick Hill's looking at a three-pointer. Get the ball into Trevor Anthony, and he's up for 2 points. Bowling Green fumbling the ball around, but they managed to get it back. And up for 2 points was George Niemeyer driving the baseline. Well, that cross-court pass hit some equipment up in the ceiling, and that's an out of bounds. So with a 10-point lead, 6:34 remaining in regulation, Bowling Green gets the ball back. Three-pointer by Dade. No good, but Bowling Green does get the rebound. And Cameron Worley gets the ball in. Anthony and Dade kind of collided there, and they talked to each other and made sure each one was okay. I love seeing sportsmanship like that. Hard-fought game, but let's have good sportsmanship. And there's Anthony in for 2 more points. And I believe that's going to be on Jake Reimel. That's his 4th, I believe. 24, yes. That's 4 fouls on Jake Reimel. 5:38 remaining in the game. Three-pointer attempt. No good, and Hill up with the rebound. He gets it down to Derek Taylor, and the ball is just stripped away from him. And there was an offensive foul on Cameron Worley. That's a turnover to Elsberry. 5:19, 10-point lead for Bowling Green. Keeping the ball on the outside. Here's Jake Reimel driving it in. Derek Taylor with the rebound and puts the shot in from right underneath. Back to an 8-point deficit for Elsberry. And there's going to be a foul. That's a foul on Jake Reimel. That is his 5th foul. He is out of the game with 4:35 remaining. That's it for him. Now they had a foul called on Trevor Anthony. That's his 3rd. And that foul puts Bowling Green into the single bonus. So we're going to have Cameron Worley going to the line for a 1-and-1. Shot was no good, and Garrick Hill up with the rebound. And he looked like he was just wanting to drive it on in. He does take it into the baseline, and he draws a foul. Ball was partially blocked. That foul was on Cameron Worley. That's his 4th. So Hill's first shot is no good. Second shot is good. 7-point deficit for Elsberry, 45-38. And that reach-in foul is going to be on Joel Mound. That puts Bowling Green back on the line. That is Gavin Dieters on the line for Bowling Green for a 1-and-1. First shot rolls out. Gavin Hill with the Garrick Hill, with the rebound. There's loose ball underneath. Timeout called by Elsberry's bench. Saved a jump ball. Let's take a break.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills.
All right, we are back. Joel Mound will be taking the ball out of bounds. Right underneath the basket, he gets it into Garrick Hill. And he draws a foul. That foul is on George Niemeyer. That's his 3rd. So we have Jake Reimel fouled out of the game And there's several Bowling Green players with 3 fouls. First free throw is no good. They need these points so bad. Second free throw no good, and Bowling Green up with the rebound. Bowling Green is just going to run it around on the outside. All right, and they got Trevor Anthony on that foul. That's his 4th. So severe foul trouble for Elsberry tonight. 3:28 remaining. First shot is good. That is Cameron Worley on the line for Bowling Green. Second shot, no good. Garrick Hill up with the rebound. He gets it in deep to Hill. He passes it back out onto the 3-point line. Get it at baseline for Derek Taylor. He can't drive in. There's a 3-point, and it's good. That was Hunter Grill's 3 points, 46-41. And in the paint, Bowling Green could not get that shot to drop. And on the ensuing rebound, we came up with a jump ball and alternating possessions that goes over to Bowling Green. .239 remaining in regulation. Bowling Green gets the ball in. They get it in deep and get their own rebound, and it's not falling in. Derek Taylor's up with the rebound. And here's Hunter Grills in for 2 points. 46-43. Only a 3-point deficit now with a little over 2 minutes remaining in this game. And Bowling Green drove the baseline and drew a foul. That foul is on Eli Gladney. It's his first. That puts Gavin Dieters at the line for 2 shots. First shot is up, and it's good. Once again, I will say it, how important are those free throws? Bowling Green seems to be hitting them. Second shot is up, and it's good. Bowling Green's back to a 5-point lead with 2 minutes remaining in regulation. Trevor Anthony on the outside. There's Derek Taylor way down low. He's bringing it back out. Timeout, Elsberry. Full timeout. Let's take a break.
The comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
Okay, we are back. We got little less than 2 minutes remaining in regulation. 48-43. Bowling Green over Elsberry, 5-point lead. Both teams are in the bonus, but Bowling Green is in the double bonus. We already have one player for Elsberry fouled out. That's Jake Reimel. Trevor Anthony, I believe, is playing with 4 fouls. I think Garrick Hill has 3. This trip right here, this possession is very key to this game. There's a 3-point attempt, no good. And Bowling Green is up. And Garrick Hill just sort of like flew into him. He did his best to avoid him because he saw he was going to hit him. And he tried jumping over him, but that does put Gavin Dieters on the line for 2 shots. And that's 3 fouls on Hill. First shot is up and good. I think that is probably the biggest key to this game right now is free throws. It is so important in every game, but this one it's coming through. Second shot was no good. 49-43, minute 19. There's Hill for 3, and it's good. 49-46, 3-point lead for Bowling Green with 1 minute remaining in regulation. And that's a foul on Hunter Grills. That's only his second. That puts Michael Starks at the line for 2 shots. Very important free throws for Bowling Green right here. First shot is no good. Second shot is up, and it bounces in. 50-46, 4-point lead, 49 seconds remaining in regulation. And Derek Taylor up with 2 points, 50-48. Timeout, Elsberry.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Okay, we are back. All right, 50-48. Once again, throughout the rest of this game, Bowling Green is in double bonus. They get 2 free throws each foul, and Elsberry only has a 1-on-1. 2-point lead for Bowling Green at this point in time. And they have the ball and have to go to the length of the court. There's 35.2 seconds remaining in regulation. They get the ball in. And Garrick Hill caused the ball to go out of bounds. He did break up the play, but he caused it to go out of bounds, so it's still with Bowling Green at the half-court line. 28.8 seconds remaining. And there was a foul by Hunter Grills. That foul is on Gavin Dieters. 18.5 seconds remaining. 2-point lead for Bowling Green. And they're going to the line with 2 shots. Big free throws here. First shot is up, and it's good. 3-point lead. Still a 1-possession game. Here's Jack St. Pierre coming in for Bo Henry. Second shot is good. 4-point lead, 52-48, 18.5. That makes it a 2-possession game. I guess it could be a 1-possession game if they were fouled, made a 3-pointer, and made that 1 free throw. But right now they just got to get down the court. And Garrick Hill drove in and drew the foul. So he'll go to the line with the 1-and-1. And in for Elsberry is 2, 3, 4, 5, Kobe Twellman. First shot is up, and it's good. 52-49, back to a 1-possession game. Second shot is up, and it does not bounce in. And a foul is called on who? Probably Derek Taylor. No. That foul is on Jack St. Pierre. That's his 3rd foul. That does put Dade to the line, and if he's I think he's a great free throw shooter too. He's a fantastic 3-point shooter. 3-point lead for Bowling Green, 9.4 seconds. Still a 1-possession game. And the ball bounces in, takes it back to a 2-possession game. Second shot is up, and it's no good. Derek Taylor with the rebound, 8 seconds remaining. It drives in, and Derek Taylor gets the points. 0.9 seconds remaining. 2-point game, 53-51. Timeout taken by Bowling Green. 1 shot for Derek Taylor coming up. So he could make this a 1-point game, but there'll still be only 0.9 seconds, and it's be Bowling Green's ball. Pretty tall order for Elsberry at this point in time. This has been one heck of a game. Elsberry started off staying completely even with Bowling Green. And then in the second and third quarters, Bowling Green was pulling away pretty good. I shouldn't say pulling away, but one point they had at least a 12-point lead. I don't know if they had any more than that at any point in time, but I know they had at least a 12-point lead. And then into the fourth quarter, Elsberry started coming back. And I will say it again that the big story, in my opinion, the big story in this is no free throw shooting. Bad free throw shooting on the part of Elsberry. There's several points they could have if they would have been hitting a good percentage of their free throws. But in the meantime, we have Derek Taylor at the line with one free throw. And Derek Taylor committed a violation there. You have to hit the rim. Absolutely have to hit the rim. 0.5 seconds remaining in this game, and Bowling Green gets the ball. Now, if Elsberry could manage to get this inbound, then there is, they put 0.9 seconds back on the clock. If they could get the inbound, then there is time to put the ball up. See, the clock doesn't start until somebody touches the ball. So here we go. And with that buzz, that ball came in to Bowling Green. He held the ball and got that 0.9 seconds off of there. And Bowling Green wins this game by a score of 53-51 in a hard-fought game. So, what we have now, we have Bowling Green is going to be taking on the winner of the next game coming up, which is Van Far and North Callaway. Elsberry will be playing for third place on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. They will be playing the loser of the Van Far and North Callaway game that's coming up next. And so anyway, I will be back tomorrow night at 5:30 for the Van Far Elsberry girls game. And I'll be back Saturday at 5:30 for the Elsberry, whether it's Van Far or North Callaway remains to be seen. But either way, I will be back tomorrow night and Saturday. So after a very hard-fought game, Elsberry coming up just 2 points shy of going to the championship game. This, I guess we might as well say good night from here, and I'm going to pack things up and go meet my wife for some supper. I think that sounds pretty good right now. So anyway, this is Kenny Masterson for the Indian Sports Network, and I am saying good night from Bowling Green until tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.